Vice President Kamala Harris and Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg on Monday pushed a transition to green energy and electric cars as Americans face record high prices at the pump. As gas costs soar and more workers are returning to the office as COVID numbers fall, President Joe Biden's administration announced a $3.7 billion boost for public transportation, including an investment in new fleets of electric buses.
For example, we're talking about a lot of good jobs with the choice to join a union, building, maintaining, and operating the electric transit buses of the future. And for the first time in this program, we have dedicated funding for training to make sure that the skilled operators and the mechanics working on diesel buses today are ready to be the electric transit workforce of tomorrow. And these electric buses must be built in America, something that will create a lot of good-paying manufacturing jobs across the country. Clean transportation can bring significant cost savings for the American people as well. Last month, we announced a $5 billion investment to build out a nationwide electric vehicle charging network so that people from rural to suburban to urban communities can all benefit from the gas savings of driving an EV. So today is about how we can deliver cleaner air, a better climate, affordable transportation, and good jobs all at once.
Imagine a future, the freight trucks that deliver bread and milk to our grocery store shelves, and the buses that take children to school and parents to work. Imagine all the heavy-duty vehicles that keep our supply lines strong and allow our economy to grow. Imagine that they produced zero emissions. Well, you all imagined it. That's why we're here today, because we have the ability to see what can be, unburdened by what has been, and then to make the possible actually happen. So today, I am proud to announce that our administration is taking steps to build that better future by transforming our nation's fleet of buses and trucks. And that transformation will begin with public buses. This year, our Department of Transportation will make available nearly $1.5 billion, yes, Administrator Regan with a B, in grants to help cities and towns electrify their fleet of public buses, build infrastructure to support their fleet, and train workers to run it. These grants will make public transit more reliable and more affordable, which of course means shorter waits and more reliable commutes for folks who need to take public transit to get where they need to go. These buses will be built in America, and these grants will also be used to train drivers and mechanics to operate, maintain, and repair this new technology. This investment will create good jobs, jobs of the future. And we are not stopping there. Through our Department of Transportation today, we are also allocating $2.2 billion in funding from the American Rescue Plan, thank you, Congress, to 35 transit agencies spread across 18 states. This funding will help communities employ more transit workers and keep transit services running. In addition, as Administrator Regan shared, today our EPA is issuing a proposed rule that will significantly reduce dangerous emissions from all new heavy-duty trucks and buses. And again, as the administrator shared, we are also announcing funding for, yes, one of my favorite topics, electric school buses. Today, $17 million in grants will complement the $5 billion for clean school buses that we secured, thank you again, in the bipartisan infrastructure law. Our transportation sector has reached a turning point. We are all in the midst of a turning point. We have the technology to transition to a zero-emission fleet. Our administration, together, all of us, is working to make that possibility a reality. We can clean our air and protect the health of our children. We can connect all of our communities with affordable, accessible, and reliable public transportation. We can address the climate crisis and grow our economy at the same time. And I am here today to say, together, we all are doing just that. With the help of the American people, we are building a better future for all who call our dear country home. Thank you all very much.